Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to power level your fisher from level 1 to 100. So the first thing you have to do is unlock fisher by talking to the receptionist over there after completing your class quest on the job that you chose at the beginning of your game. Talk to Sissy Poo here to get your first quest, which you must turn in 5 Luminson anchovies, which you can easily buy by going to the upper decks and buy them right about here. Very cheap and very quickly. This also can be bought for using in your first leave quest if you guys want to really power level yourself with those leave quests. Once you have done your first quest, this NPC here will have the quest to unlock ocean fishing, which is all the fish in the sea. That's how I got from 1 to 15. I've already recorded myself doing ocean fishing, so we'll go over that in a little bit. Now, all the fish can be bought off the market board for all of the class quests. So you're going to be upgrading your gear as you go along with this job. If you do botanist and miner as well, you guys can get the other pieces for your gear. So ultimately, fisher is basically pay to win. Buy what you need off the market board or NPCs and then level yourself with the lead quests. Alright, so ocean fishing, you have 3 sectors that you have to go through. You have at least 6 or 7 minutes to do each zone, and you have what is called voyage missions. You either can catch certain types of fish, certain starred fish, or different bite fish. So small, medium, and then legendary. These will be randomized when you go on different boats with different areas. So each fish will give you a certain amount of points for average, and then certain points for large, and of course you get a bonus for getting them for the very first time. What you ultimately are trying to get is what is called a spectral fish, which is going to cause a spectral current to proc, maybe or maybe not, it's RNG, and then you'll be able to catch fish twice as fast, and also that's how you get maximum points. Now the good thing about ocean fishing is that you pretty much level up at low levels pretty quickly, and all the fish are level 1. So ultimately anybody can catch them at any level. You can still, lose the fish, but again, it's going to be RNG regardless of how high your stats are. So here's where I ended up getting my first ferocious bite or legendary. Now this is ultimately what you're trying to go for, but sometimes it can trick you by being something else, like a tarnished shark that I had 2 fish earlier. But if you are lucky enough to get the spectral fish and the current pops, you actually get a bonus at the end of the ocean fishing journey. Unfortunately, I did not, but it does count for a ferocious plus a 3 or higher star fish. So if a current does not spawn, the next current in the next area will be doubled because you have a time frame for when they spawn, and they cannot spawn below 1 minute 45 seconds on the clock, and at 30 seconds you cannot fish anymore. So make sure that you try to get those spectral currents before the timer. So here we got a spectral current, which thankfully spawned, so we have until 30 seconds before this thing dissipates. So cast time and rail times are cut down in half to make this a lot faster. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but if there's an icon next to the fish, that means they're tied to an achievement. There is a shark achievement, or a minion. There is a seagull minion if you get seagulls pop up 3 times, a dolphin minion if dolphins pop up 3 times, a shark mount at 10,000 points, and then a coveted mora fish at 1 million points as an achievement. So you want to get as many fish as possible during these currents for maximum points. And of course, each fish will have different baits that you need to use to catch certain ones, including the legendary ones. If you're at max level, the legendary ones will give you orange scripts, but these ones here will give you purple. So make sure that you try to get as many as you can at level 50 and above. So once that box to the right goes light blue, the current is done and you go back to normal. Then after 30 seconds, you're forced to reel in, and then at this time sell whatever fish that you don't want, desynthesize them, or repair your gear if needed, and buy more baits if also needed as well. Then you'll go to the next zone, rinse and repeat until all 3 are done, and then you'll get your results at the end. So here's the results screen. You get your fish tallied up, you get your bonuses, and then the percentage will be applied to your score for a grand total. So if you are still leveling, you get extra experience. I got my shark minion, so that's out of the way. And of course you get scripts if you're level 50 and above. So then you wait for the next even hour or odd hour to go on your next boat, rinse and repeat until you're done. So here we are in Lumince's Adventurers Guild, the Drowning Wench. This is where you'll find fisher leave quests. So the very first leaf quest you have the Malm Kelp, or you guys can do the lemons and anchovies, which is actually used for the quest that you need for the very first level. So that's going to give you 19,656. Now the first few levels, you actually have a very small amount of experience that need to get to the next level, so you can go from like 1 to 10 with one leaf quest. At level 5, you go up to 21,000 or 35,000. And then at level 10, you got 32,001, or the current one that I have available is the Morbay Flounder for 54,000 experience. So, like I said, pay to win with leaf quests if you have these available. If you're a new player, you are going to have to accumulate your leaf quests, and it's 6 per day. So, we are going to head over to Swift Perch to pass this in from level 15, and we'll see how many levels we get with 56,000 experience. Alright, so here we are in Swift Perch. Let's pass this in, and let's just see how much we get. Okay, so we're now at level 15, 11,399, and we are now level... Wow. 4 freaking levels from level 15 to 19. That is ridiculous. So now, from 19 to 20, it's 21,900. So that leaf quest will probably give us another 2 levels, giving us to level 21, maybe level 22. Okay, so yeah, if you have leaf quests, it's best to burn them on Fisher, because the ocean fishing boats actually have a wait time, I think, of 2 hours. So right now, daylight savings is in effect. So for East Coasters, it's every even hour. For West Coast, it's every odd hour. And then, of course, Mountain and Central Time, it's going to be different as well. So check the ocean fishing NPC to see when the next boat will take off. So quest number 2 requires us to get harbor herrings. The first one needs 5 lemons and anchovies. Since I already have this from my main character, I can pass this in immediately. So now we get a piece of gear, so we're going to grab the handpiece, since I think I'm using one for crafters. Yeah. So that increases that. The next quest, we need a princess trout. So now that I got one, pass that in. Now we have level 10 down. I'm going to go and grab, let's see here, the feet and the hands. I'll take the feet. So now that I have more perception. Next we have every fish has a silver lining, which I think I have this one too. So this one we have to go out here and talk to this NPC. Most of these fish you can just Google them and they'll have a whole list of which ones you're needing. So let's talk to Walalago over here. Most of the fish in Realm Reborn for the quest are pretty easy. There's only like, I think 1 or 2 that requires a certain condition like weather and time. So let's pass these in here. Skip the cutscene, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now we're caught up with the leaf quests, or the class quests, so now we need to get to the next level. So again, we're going to go back to the leaf meat NPC to see what we can grab next. Alright, so the leaf quest didn't change, so we have to get to level 20. So I grabbed the quest again to do more 3 flounders, since these were pretty cheap on the market board. And now we are level 22. Awesome. So let's head back to Lemsa, and now we'll see what the level 20 leaf quests will give us. Now unfortunately the ones on Lemsa do not give me anything higher than level 10 at the moment, so we had to go to Aleport to unlock the leaf meat here on a battle job. So now that it's unlocked for me, we can now do level 15 leaf quest. So we have one for 58k, and this one for a whopping 98,000. So we need oysters to get this one done. We just need 3. So right now from 22 to 23, we need 30,000 experience. So this probably will give me probably to level 25. So I'm gonna go get some oysters and then we'll continue. Alright, we're back. We got some oysters, and this NPC is in the same area as the leaf quest giver, so we don't have to go too far. So now we are getting level 24, so we got 2. So let's go back and pick it up again, if it's there. Sometimes they will change if you do them repeatedly. So they did not change. Let's grab them. Let's head back over, pass these in, and hopefully we'll get to level 26. If possible. Nope, level 27 because we're so close to level 25. Okay, so now we can go and do the level 25 class quest and get another piece of gear. Alright, so the level 25 quest required Warm Trout. So we needed 5. Easy peasy. And that got us halfway to level 28. And we got a new tool, which is definitely going to help. So now let's do the level 25 quest. And we had to get a shadow catfish, which shows you guys how to mooch. And this thing gives me another piece of gear, so we're going to go with a body piece this time since it's way higher. And that is going to give us to level 28. So let's equip that. And you got a new tool. So now we're going to go to level 20 or level 30 with another leaf quest. Unfortunately, there was nothing compared to my level, so I had to go back to doing the ones in Illport. And they of course changed leaf quests, so now I have to do razor clams. And now I'm level 29. So I need one more level, then we can do the level 30 class quest. Alright, so we're level 30, and now you have to do the next one, which is going to be Full Moon Sardines. So this one's going to be teaching you guys about time restrictions. So these suckers don't come out until I think 6 p.m. to like 6 a.m. So this is going to teach you guys about time restrictions on fish. So we're going to get another piece. So we are going to go with, let's see what gives me the bigger boost, the hands. Alright, so now we're level 31. Okay, so now we're going to find the next leaf quest meat giver, so we can do 30 to 40. Alright, so the next leaf quest is going to be in Costa del Sol. You have to lock this here too. So this one is going to give us a crap ton of experience. So we need indigo herrings, which is going to give us 244,153. From 31 to 32 is 74,000, so I'm predicting around maybe level 34 to level 35 with this one. The other one is going to be Black Soul for 206,000, but that's too low for me, so we're going to be doing the indigo herring. Okay, so we're going to head over to the market board and see if we can find these suckers for cheap. Alright, we're back with the herrings, and luckily on my server they were cheap. So let's pass in these 3, and let's see the experience go up. Wow, and we got 4 levels. That's insane. Alright, so let's see if they're going to pop up again. They did not. So unfortunately, I can't use the rest of them that I have until they comes back up. Okay, so we're going to head back and we're going to be doing the level 35 Fisher quest. So the level 35 quest requires a desert catfish. Now this one's harder to get because the fish pool is all powerful hookset fish. So if you come back with a surface slap which gets rid of one fish, the chances of you actually getting it is still pretty low. So we're going to take the boots because we haven't upgraded that in a while. And now we got level 36. And we also got snagging, which is used for certain fish as well as treasure maps. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to go to Wineport this time because that's level 35 leaf quests. And you'll see what is required of them. Unfortunately, Wineport did not give us anything, so we have to come back to Costa del Sol. So I get some ash tunas, which is the highest one here. They were pretty cheap on the market board. So let's pass these in. We should probably get like 2 levels. Yeah, 2 levels and we got level 38. And we got the achievement, bait in hand. So next we need indigos again. Nice, since I had those left over. And now we're on level 41. Okay, so we ended up getting 3 levels off of that since I was so close. Let's see what the next one was. Indigos again, since I have 3 left over. Now level 43. While I'm here, let's check if I have any left over. Yep, there's ash tuna. I know I only bought 6, so let's pass these in. Now level 45. Alright, so now we got 2 quests to knock off back at the Fisher's Guild. So let's head on over there now. So the next quest is going to deal with weather conditions. So the rain callers only came out in the rain weather in Gridania. So now we get another piece of gear, so let's see which ones is lacking. Definitely the headpiece, so let's go ahead and grab that now. Okay, that did not level up, so we have to do the next one. This is going to be sky fishing. So we had to get cloud cutters for this one, which was in Corthus, Central Highlands. Now we have to head over to the White Brim front, so all the way up to Corthus. If you have Ishgard unlocked, you can take a shortcut there. Alright guys, so we're back with the Cloud Cutters. In White Brim, you're going to be doing the leaf quest here for Bronze Lake Trout for 700,000 points. And from 45 to 50, 195,000. So yeah, this is going to probably give us almost level 50 if we do that quest. But first we have to do this one here. So we have to get Cloud Cutters, or at least 5 of them. So now we get a new piece of gear, which you can't equip until level 48. So what we're going to do is let's grab a handpiece this time. Now level 46, so we can't do nothing until level 50. So we're going to get some bronze lake trout, and then we're going to do that leaf quest. Alright, so here we are in White Brim. Let's pass this in. And now let's hope we get level 50. Oh, so close. We get so far. Okay, so instead of doing another leaf quest, I'm just going to do some fishing normally, and we'll get the last few points that we need, and then we'll be able to do Heavensward fishing. Alright guys, I'm now level 50, did some cloud fishing, and I got some large sized fish, so this gave me a crap ton of experience. Also, when you catch something for the very first time, you do get an increased amount. So the last fish, and we get some artifact gear and our main hand rod. So this fish was not that hard to get. You find it in the far left side of Costa del Sol, which you need to mooch one of the gobbies for barracuda, and then for, where is it? Yeah, these little guys here to mooch for a barracuda, which will mooch into this thing, which is not that hard to get, really. After this, you can start doing Feast of Famine, which is through, I forgot what quest it is, but it has a lot of fish that are very hard to get. Alright guys, so after accepting the quest, Plenty More Fish in the Sea, we have reached the Forgotten Night in Ishgard. So the first quest is just an introductory, so we get ourselves some manuals, which we can use for extra 150% boost to our experience, up to a maximum of 1,750,000, and it gets cut in half after level 70. So we can utilize this if you guys want to just do casual fishing. Luckily for me, I have all the fish for this Heavensward expansion, but we cannot do the next one until level 53. So we're going to head up to the Machinist Guild for the leaf quests. So here we are in Ishgard, right outside of the Machinist Guild. This NPC here has the collectibles unlock quest, so make sure you do that immediately. So you have normal leaves, and you have large scale, which gives you 10 allowances to use. Do not use that, that's just a waste of time. Even though the experience is 3 million, holy crap. Definitely it's not worth it, because you probably can get that much experience doing more than one single leaf quest, which is almost 1 million. So yeah, definitely not worth doing the temple leaves for over 10 leaf quests. That's so wasteful. Anyway, we have blue claw shrimp for 963,000, and the other one is the Corthan crab. So the shrimp were dirt cheap on my market board, so I bought that. And the NPC's right next to it. How convenient. So we're getting 1 level. Okay, let's grab it again. We got level 52 ones up now. And yes, they do change as well, so be very careful of buying more than one until they re-pop up, of course. And now we're level 54. They gave me 2 because I was so close to 53. So now we have level 54 unlocked. So now we get over 1,000,000 points for both of them. So now we're going to be going up to the next item, which is the Buoyant Omniforms, or this thing here. So it doesn't matter which one you go for, they both give you the same amount of experience. But we're going to go and do the next class quest, and we also need ice picks, which are, where are you? These right here, which are not too hard to get, but check the market board on your server to see if you can get them cheap. Alright, so here we are in Falcon's Nest. If you want the ice picks, you'll find it in this pool right here. Of course, the towel lure will work just fine. So if you're not catching fish by yourself, you will get a rod to replace the one that I just got, and the body piece. You also unlock cloud fishing here as well. I guess sky fishing and cloud fishing are two different things. And now we're level 55. So that got me to where we need for the next quest. So the quest, Invasion of the Supper Snatchers, is the Shadow Whiskers. You just need 3. Now, if you want to find those in Tailfeather, go straight up to the 100 throws, and you need to either catch it straight, or you can smooch a blue claw shrimp, the ones that we did for the lead quests. And they all can be gotten through versatile lure, so kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get your shrimp for free, and get the whiskers. Otherwise, you can buy them off the market board. Alright, so we get another piece of gear, so we're going to upgrade. Well, since our body piece has been upgraded already, we're going to go with the legs. Now we get lava fishing. And that gave us level 56, so the next one is going to be at level 58. Alright, we're back, and we picked up the next quest, Dining with Dravanians, for the 100 fins. These ones here were just price gouged on the market board, so I went back to my main and caught these myself. So this is going to give me 1.1 million experience. So most likely just level 57. Yep. Alright, see if we can get another one here. Other one is the new one, so luckily we can redo this one. Level 58. So the next quest is going to be giving us a letter puffer, which is going to be caught right about here. I actually caught this from a straight catch, but I think there's a mooch opportunity as well with this. After this, we're going to head back to Foundation in the Forgotten Night, and we'll finish this quest off. Alright, let's get level 59. So we get materia this time, but we do get a new fishing rod and aether fishing. So pick whatever you like. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so level 60 is the last quest, and the cat killer is what you're going to be going for. Now this is going to be for clear or fair skies in the Sea of Clouds. So I'll show you guys where to find that one. So that's going to be right about here. You got to catch a bullfrog, how large, then mooch it for the cat killer. Otherwise, if you can't get one, just buy one off the market board. Easy peasy. Okay, so we're going to head back to the leave meet and see what we can get for the next lead quest, and then we can finish off Heavensward. Alright, so we just hit level 60. I went and bought the Yalm lobsters because they were the cheapest, and they gave me 1.2 million experience. We also did the challenge log making like a tree, so we got an extra 208,000. So now we can go ahead and pass in the cat killer for the last quest in Heavensward and move on into Stormblood. Unfortunately, Stormblood is not pay to win because the quest fish only appear when the quest is active and you can't buy them. So you're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. But we do get to unlock spearfishing, which is actually a little bit more fun and a little bit easier for lead quests. So that should be a little bit cheaper on our wallets. Okay, so let's hope for the Forgotten Night and get the hell out of this wasteland of Heavensward. Alright, so let's do this quest and pass in the cat killer. And then you get whatever materia that you want, or I think it's all 3. Nope, you gotta pick. I'll go perception. And just like that, we are done with Heavensward. And we get level 61 going into Stormblood. Alright, so go back to the Fisher's Guild to unlock the Stormblood story. Okay, so I just finished the story quest for level 60. It's just basically an introductory quest, and you get at least one level. So now the next quest is at level 63. And you actually get some gear and a new rod, so that's why I'd say don't get the head or the fishing rod because you get a new one. And you also get Mooch 2. Like I said, you will be getting new skills, so you have to do the Stormblood anyway. You also get spearfishing in Stormblood, around level 61 I believe, and that is going to be with the Kojin and Tamamizu. So we're going to do this quest first and then we'll unlock spearfishing. Now for those of you who are new to Stormblood fishing quests, if you're in the right area, this will prompt up, meaning the fish that is tied to this quest will pop up and then go away when the quest is done. Make sure that you have your collector's glove on because you can catch these salmon here, which is for scripts, but you're ultimately looking for these guys right here. It's going to be a light tug or 1 exclamation point. It's a kind of a decent wait time as well, so you'll know if you have it or not. And sometimes if you're unlucky, the fish can get away, so you're just going to have to try again. So hopefully this is what we're looking for, and then we can go on and continue. It is. Awesome. So basically that's how Stormblood works for Fisher quests. You find the right area, once you get that prompt you know you're in there, fish until you get what you need, and you move on. Okay, so once this is done, we'll pass it in, and then we'll go unlock spearfishing. Alright, so let's pass this quest in, and correction, the salmon that we got was actually for a custom delivery client. So unfortunately that was not what we needed. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our headpiece so we can upgrade that. Now we can't do the next quest until level 65, I believe, or 66. 65, and here we'll be able to get double hook. So that's definitely another useful skill, especially when you're doing ocean fishing. Alright, so here we are in Tamamizu, so I'll talk to this Kojin right here to unlock spearfishing. Now your gig is the offhand for fisher, and we will never get an upgrade to this because all that it is for is to actually spearfish with. And since there's no missing with spearfishing, except if you have bad aim, there's no reason why they need to give us an upgrade. So this will always be level 61. Okay, so Fathom and Shark Eye is going to be under Gatherer role. You need Fathom to get Teeming Waters, which is the nodes, and Shark Eye will let you know where to find one. So basically it's right here. It's not that hard to find. Okay, so go to it, make sure that you have a gig on your hotbar, which I do not. So that is going to be right here. Alright, so click on it, wait for the fish silhouette to go across, hit gig, and you'll spearfish wherever you get. If they're glowing, that means they're large. So those are the two small ones. There's the medium one. So every time you spearfish the fish, the bar will go up. Once it reaches all the way down, you get kicked out of the node. Once it goes past that line, you can't use an ability called Bated Breath, which basically drops down the weariness of the fish. So every time you spearfish them, that bar will go up. If you get more than one in one attempt, then the bar will not fill up as much. Then you go to the next one. So it's very vital that you try to get all the fish, both medium, small, and large. And of course it's still going to be RNG. So that is, I think, almost all the ones that we have so far in this area. So you want to try to get as many as you can. As you can see, the experience is not as high as, let's say, bait and tackle. So let's go into the menu here. So hit triangle on controller to go from spearfishing to regular fishing. So yeah, I'm missing one. So if you click on it, it will tell you exactly what silhouette that they are. So we got one small, one medium, one large, two large, one small. So we're looking for the other medium to fill this out. So there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of underwater spearfishing sites. So you definitely want to get each and every one uncovered. Okay, so that's basically spearfishing in a nutshell, and yes, some leaf quests will require spearfishing, and spearfishing leaves will require more than just 3 fish, because that's how easy it is to catch these. Okay, so we're going to head over to Kugane, and we're going to start doing some leaf quests, the power level from 60 to 70. So in Kukani, this is where you'll find the leaf quests. So luckily they're right next to each other. So we want Fieldcraft. So we're going to start with level 60. So the ones that I would choose is the Fallen Leaves, because that one is going to be the easiest one, I believe. The other one is Rapid Jumpers, but yeah, the leaf ones are really easy, and you find these in the Dim World area. Okay, so the NPC's right next to it. So you can be doing this until you probably reach level 62 or 63. So this should be giving me another level. So I kind of underestimated the experience from these, so I might went overboard. So let's use the ones that I already bought, or caught on my main. So yeah, you're going to breeze through Stormblood pretty quickly. That's level 66. So this one here, the spearfishing ones, will give you 9 for this. So in a pickle is what I would go with, Eastern Sea Pickles. So that was going to be for the next tier. And on level 67. So I think this was probably my last one. Let's see how many pickles do I have left. I am all out of pickles, so yeah. That basically got me from 62 to 68. Alright, so level 64, you have Curtains of Pleco, which is the only heavy bite in the Elysium Step, for the 2 exclamation points. So that gives me 1.3 million. So I might as well continue and get myself to 70. Yeah, this is it for Stormblood. I went overboard and prepared way too many. Okay, so basically that's how you power level yourself from 60 to 70. So now I'm going to go back and do my Stormblood quest, because like I said, you get some skills that we're going to need. So the level 65 quest area is going to be across from Becco Island. It's going to be a 1 exclamation point bite, or a precision hook set fish. Make sure your Clutcher's Glove is on, because you can get ruby lather, or you can also get these guys here, the butterfly fish, for scripts. And there you go. So you have to catch 3 of those guys, which is going to be right about there. So that is the area for level 65. Alright, so for the level 68 quest, you have to catch a certain fish in the sunken junk here in Yansha, right underneath the mercantile dock boat. So you need to catch these. I think you need like 6 or 7 in order for the swimming shadows to appear, and you must use the Truth of Oceans ability at level 65 in order to discern these. So we're looking for this one right here, the fangfish. Now I don't know if this is going to be a large silhouette, but we're going to try and grab whatever we can. Okay, so it's going to be a medium-sized fish. So we need to do that 2 more times. So we need to go back and get more of those fish on the sunken junk, and then come back and get 2 more of those. So that is basically how you do the level 68 quest. Alright guys, so the last quest is here at Onokoro. This fish out into the ocean here, and you're looking for a legendary bite. If you get anything else, just use rest. And make sure you have at least 1 spot open in your inventory. Oh, there it is. And I'm going on level 73 because the leaf quest kind of overpowered me. So these class quests definitely got me to where I need to be. So there's 2 out of 5, so I need 3 more, and then we'll be done with Stormblood. Alright guys, so I'm done catching my last 5, and this should level me up since I'm just a little over 315,000 experience. So we're going into Shadowbringers at level 73, which is going to be very, very helpful. And there we go. So we get enhanced GP regeneration. And that is level 73. Alright guys, so now we're in Shadowbringers. There's no more role quests. Now we have the crystalline mean for Fisher. So you'll be doing that if you guys want extra experience and of course scripts. So here we are in the crystalline mean area to do the leave meat NPC. So at level 7 you're going to be doing needs more egg. So basically sand eggs. This is probably one of the most annoyingest ones to get, so if you want to do purple ghost with spearfishing you can, or you guys can do the bass here in Elmeg or Lakeland, which is probably going to be even harder, but yeah. Once you get out of this range here into level 72, it gets a little bit easier. So I have enough to do at least 3 leaf quests. So that's 1. And these will always be static. There's 2. And 3. So that's level 74. Alright, so next we're gonna do jelly salad. The blood clouds are really easy to get. This is gonna be in Calusia, the left side of Calusia. So these ones I definitely caught myself. So that's 1.6 mil. That's level 75. Alright, we're almost out of Shadowbringers. So that's all of that. So next is, let's see here, the lemon fish. These were really cheap. So I have like 49. So definitely going to be boosting out of here. So let's go to the next one. So the next one here is crab core. These were also pretty cheap on the market board. These were from spearfishing. So that's level 79. One more and then we'll be in Endwalker, and that's where you really have to do a lot just to get to the next level, because we're looking at almost 6 million. Yeah, we're just about 8,000 away from 6 million per level. Alright, so that's basically how you power level yourself through Shadowbringers. And then level 78, you can do the Black Tri-Stars, which if you do have a Fisher Retainer, you can get these as well. But yeah, stick to the crab core, and then the lemon fish, and then the blood clouds for Shadowbringers, and you'll be level 80 in no time. Okay, so I'm going to use what I have left over to get a little bit more of a boost going into Endwalker, so this way Endwalker won't be such a slog. Okay, so I'll see you guys in Endwalker. Alright guys, so I'm now level 83. As you can see here in my chat log, I went gangbusters on whatever fish I had left over. I actually did the Azure Sea Spiders and the Black Tri-Stars, so I had 2 fish I could turn in. Alright, so the next set of lead quests in Endwalker that you're going to be doing, at level 80, you're going to be doing the Ruby Spotted Crabs. I bought a stack of 99 off the market board, which was very cheap, and I was able to do at least 10 leaf quests with that. The other one is going to be the Ponderers, which is actually in the pond here in Ultra Land. So I'm going to be referring to this one, but I'm going to be doing Fish for Thought since I did get some Ponderers. So stand in the corner here, and then go to this NPC to pass this in. That's 2.4 mil. And we're going to do this until I'm level 84. So we're looking at 7.2 million around 83. So we're definitely getting pretty low on leaf quests here. Alright, 84. I think that was it for that. So level 82, you have the Lars here, which I definitely bought off the market board, but I actually caught these myself. And then when you get to level 84, you can be doing Dream Pickles, which is spearfishing. So I'm going to do the Lars here first. since I busted my butt getting them. Level 85. Level 86. Alright, so now we're going into Dream Pickles. That's 2.7 mil. The experience going from each leaf quest is not really much of a big increase. And I'm all out. Okay, so basically got from 83 to 87 with whatever fish that I currently had for Endwalker. So basically that is what you do to get yourself powered through Endwalker, is those fish alone. So if you can't find any on your server, check the other servers and buy what you can. Or if you know how to get these yourself, catch them. Okay? So I'm going to get myself to level 90, and then we'll take ourselves to 90 to 100, and we'll end the video. Alright guys, here we are on my other alt. So in Dawntrail, we're going to be doing the first fish, which is going to be marbled hatchet fish. This is the one that was the cheapest on the market board. So we need 3 each, and we're getting 4.3 million. And NPC is to the right, thankfully. So probably going to take us at least 3 turn-ins to get what we need. Just about. Alright, so from 91 to 92, it's 13.6 mil. So let's keep going. I only have 21. So hopefully we can get at least 2 levels out of this. I think we can. Yes. So 21 will give you at least 2 levels. Alright. So the next one that we're going for, we have Order for Odd Fish, the Stingrays, or we can go for the Pleated Mantle Mana. Okay, so this is going to give us 5 million points of experience. So most likely are going to be needing at least 3 turn-ins for the next level. Okay, I'm going to see down the market board which one's the cheapest. Alright, I am back, and unfortunately I've been proven wrong that most of these servers are not supplying any of these fish. So I went with the pleated turtles because they were the ones I have found on the market board. So we're going to be doing this at least 3 times. Of course, when it comes to the gill in this game, I don't care if I have to spend. I will do what I can to make sure I help you guys get stuff done. Alright, so 3 will give me to level 93. And then we'll see what I have next. Alright. So level 93, and we have to get to at least level 94 to get to the next leaf quest. Okay, so I'm going to do this until I get to at least 94, and we'll continue with the next one. Alright guys, so we hit the gold mine. So at level 94, we get the Pelu Bane, which was extremely cheap on the market board. So now we can go and do this one here. And now we're going to be spamming this until level 100, because there's no reason to go any higher than this. And if I don't have enough, I'll just go buy more. So it's level 96. Okay, so I'm going to cut this short, and I'll see you guys when I'm done with the final ones. And there you go, gone fishing number 10. So that is how you honestly level up your fisher, or power level your fisher from 1 to 100. So obviously if you do not have the leaf quest allowances to do so, you're probably going to have to do other means like ocean fishing, scripts, and spearfishing and stuff like that. So if you don't have it, there's option number 2. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and I will see you guys in the next one. And remember, tomorrow is the live letter for patch 7.2. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, may you ever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead.